And is there something new that you're doing now?
No, the last one was On the Path to Find the One, and then I did the music videos after that. I finished about a year ago, so I've been taking off a little. No, I finished in no, a year ago. It was in April. It seems like a year.
Yeah.
There's a website that's there. I just want to mention that on that one, it says that you have to buy, and if you click the buy link, it's the way that this website is set up. You go to another place, and it'll be for free, but it says buy. So some of them haven't been done, changed to for free. But I just wanted everybody to know that if you had an issue, just to email me, and I'll make sure that it's done like that. But that's my tech side is stretched here. I always thought I was a techie, but I'm not. Well, at least now I don't care. I don't know. I want to do other things.
We're glad you're here today
Yeah.
and
Well,
we'll
great.
do those things. Hey, Baba.
Jay Baba. Am I to take it away or? Okay. So this first song. I was going to tell my Baba story, sort of abbreviated, that I had, in during this tumultuous time, at night time, I started having these dreams where I'm sort of spinning, flying across a meadow there's slow gullies now, but I'm going and going and going and going. I just remembered this recently, and I get to this hut where there's a man outside, and he takes me in, I guess. I don't remember much about that. And the next night I had it again, and I thought, I'm willing these, but I like willing these. But then I thought afterward, how could you be willing it if you didn't know about anything to do with meeting a man? Why would you will that? A young man would probably be willing something else dumb, you know. So after that, there was a guy down the hallway where I lived with my family, my ex-wife, who was 82, and he had something strange on his door. It was a picture of Bob I knew, like, with some other sayings about a rose and something. He went by the name Eagle. And he was a very unique individual. He was a runner and sort of aloof, but something about him. But he had split up or separated from his significant other. We didn't call it that back then. And so I said, well, let's invite him over. And he came over. And then we sat down at the table, had some coffee, and we started talking. I loved to read the New York Times back then, and I still do, but I don't anymore. No time. But I like political science. I like the interaction of people. Why do people do things? I don't have any sides, but I just like to watch. I'm a more liberal than anything else. But so he said, yeah, and then we started talking about God. And he says, well, I remembered, and what I said to him is, well, I wish that I had met the Christ. And he took this deep breath, and he says, well, I think I should tell you that I believe the Christ has walked the earth, and his name is Meher Baba. And he held up a little key ring with Baba's picture on it, the younger Baba, you know. But what I felt at that moment, everything disappeared, and I felt my being just expand outward and outward, outward. And then it stopped. And when it stopped, I said, "It's him." And then, whoa, came back in, and I was at the table again. And you know, I didn't say anything to this fellow. I don't know why, but from that night, I started thinking, you know, I'm going to stop this bad behaviors that I was doing, starting tomorrow. And the next day, the hours went by, and no bad behaviors. And then the next day, and then 3 days, finally, I knocked on the guy's door. I said, "Who is Meher Baba? I want to find out about this." He gave me a little pamphlet, a small booklet or something, and then I went, and from then on, that was it, you know. So that's my abbreviated Baba story. Jai Baba. All right, so what I was thinking is we'll start out with a moment of silence, and then what I'm going to start with is it's an a cappella, Your Will, My Happiness, Your Comfort, My Rest, which is something, it's a paraphrasing of something I read Erich had said, and other masters have probably said, or about, if your will is the same as the will of God, what's not to like, right? So I'm gonna start with the silence, and a short silence, and then I'll start like that, and then go into my first song after that, and I'll introduce that. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Meher Baba. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Meher Baba. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Your will my happiness, your comfort my rest. Meher Baba. Meher Baba. Meher Baba. Meher Baba. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. So then this next song is called Underneath It All. And the story behind this song is in 2012, I went to the Oklahoma Center, and I couldn't get there for the weekend of the festivities because it was all booked. But I got there the Thursday after was actually Baba's day of the accident. I got there Wednesday, probably stayed Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. And Dan Sparks picked me up at the airport, took me there, and we on the way, it's funny, we stopped at a Cracker Barrel. And at the Cracker Barrel, we had a meal, and then the bill came. It was something 44. And 44 for me has always been that special number about Baba's silence and years. We got there, and he took me to the site, I guess, right away. And it really hit me then about Baba's prediction 20 years earlier to Elizabeth, telling her, picking the flower for her and telling, mark this day, put it in the Bible, put it somewhere, and you will someday know why, understand why. Because that little dip there in the road where Baba's car had to be, in order for the person overtaking the mail truck, well, he had to be there, and he said 20 years earlier he was going to be there, 20 years from that date. And the mail truck had to be there, otherwise the car wouldn't have to overtake. And the fellow driving had to be, who he was. So it just hit me, and I said, all of this time during World War II, the Depression, everything, the Cold War and the fear about nuclear, all of this has been going on, underneath it all. He's planning, it's all there. So I went back and I was staying at the Morrison House, and that night this song came out. And it's called Underneath It All, and it's a bit of a sort of blues shuffle rock and roll. Gotta warm up my fingers here. Have you heard the word? Have you felt it shine? Somewhere there beyond the mind. A fleeting whisper speaks, a presence soft and kind. Somewhere there beyond the mind. Oh, underneath it all, somewhere there behind our walls, somewhere behind waits the divine, the simple heart of love. Are we waiting for a mantra to repeat as we roam creation's maze? By holding on to life, we cannot reach his feet. Once more we fail to see his ways. Oh, underneath it all, somewhere there behind our walls, somewhere behind waits the divine, the simple heart of love. By holding on to life, we cannot reach his feet. Once more we fail to see his ways. Oh, underneath it all, somewhere there behind our walls, somewhere behind waits the divine, the simple heart of love. Oh, underneath it all, somewhere there behind our wall, somewhere behind waits the divine, the simple heart of love. Avata Mer Baba Ki Jai. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have my wife sitting here next to me, cheering me on. She's responsible for a lot of this. Yeah. My next tune is called Keeper of the Lost Chord. The one before, underneath it all, and this Keeper of the Lost Chord, there's music video for it that I did. That's on my on that YouTube channel. It's called "In His Sweet Name." I think it's in those biographical little notes there. So, Keeper of the Lost Chord. I guess the main part of this is I could wish to have wings, but then I'd be the fool to be saddled with wings of a bird when my heart's only wish to be heard is Baba. It's called Keeper of the Lost Chord. Okay. In this madman symphony, my prayer is but to trust the beloved. His wish will care for me. Over hill and dale, filling up my pail, on and on I follow his footsteps at ease upon his trail. In my life I look here, in my lives I look there, as if loving and laughter were hidden somewhere. Now I know that it's bigger than that. In this search where your heart is the map, what you do in the end's all the same, just as long as you're keeping his name. Meher Baba, Lord of Lords, he the keeper of living's lost chord. He beginning, he is end, he the junction between God and man. I am not aware quite enough to see how the lines you trace for our lives always gives us what we need. Every day I pray, Lord, please help me be all that I can be in your eyes. Let me sail upon your seas. I could, where am I? There are so many things that I may or not choose. I could wish to have wings, but then I'd be the fool to be saddled with wings of a bird, when my heart's only wish to be heard, in a journey that only will be consummated where shore meets the sea. Meher Baba, Lord of Lords, he the keeper of living's lost chord. He beginning, he is end, he the junction between God and man. Out of prison I'm released, I serve with a master. Leave your gold with its glitter. You're lost in your soul. Pray with laughter, sing out loud. The beloved is showing me how. Meher Baba, Lord of Lords, He the keeper of living's lost chord. He beginning, He is end. He the junction between God and man. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you so much. Okay. This next song is called Blessings. This song talks about my experience of getting up in the morning and having to go to a job that you don't care for, and but taking Baba's name as you get out of bed and going ready, and then through the day the illusion just beats you down, and by the time at the end of the day you're like so this is called Blessings. As I wake to face a new day, your name's always on my lips. Oh Baba, I say, and remember this way, that all I will meet is as you wish. So I go forth, a heart full of love, man who knows no fear. But the day unfolds, and it takes its toll as I face a world that's lost in its tears. So I dig down deep to that well that you keep, the eternal spring of truth. It's not to be bought or bartered or wrought. This strength only comes from you. With your blessings, blessings raining down in my heart. With your blessings, I remember so clear the moments so dear when I heard your sweet, sweet name. Your call came to me. I finally felt free. And though I still complain, you've remained as time and again. It's plain as can be, the power that sees me through is not to be bought or bartered or wrought. This love only comes from you. With your blessings, blessings raining down in my heart. With your blessings, blessings raining down in my heart. With your blessings, blessings raining down in my heart, raining down in my heart. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next tune is called Come On and Give Me Love. And I wrote this in about 1988 or 89. I was living in Brazil and coming back with I was married to my ex-wife, and coming back from the in-laws, we got to the apartment, and I walked in and I just felt I want to get the guitar and play. I just grabbed it, and the tune came out right away, and I said, this is good. And I said, I should. Then I recalled, because I always have trouble with lyrics. And I recalled right then and there John Lennon's advice to George Harrison: when you write the tune, write the lyrics right away, because that's when you're inspired like that. So he said, all right, I got it. I said, this should be, I thought, it's Baba talking to us. So I went and got some books and Baba quotes, and this is more or less, I'm paraphrasing Baba, what he would say talking to us. Okay, so. thirsting for love, hearing the call, come on and give me love. In silence I wait, turning the key, all I want is your love. I've only love to give, and all I want is love. Find me deep within, come and give me love. Wait for your time, wait for the tide, come on and give me love. The rhythm is mine, feel it inside, all I want is your love. When you long for me, know I long for you. While you wait for me, know I'm waiting too. Give me your good, give me your bad, come on and give me love. All you desire, all that you have, burnt in the fire of love. When you long for me, know I long for you. While you wait for me, know I'm waiting too. When you long for me, know I long for you. While you wait for me, know I'm waiting too. Avatar Mir Baba Ki Jai. This next tune is called The Calling. It contains a reference to when we're in our Baba honeymoon, and then when Baba disappears on us, plays hide and seek. And we long for the union again. Then I recalled that story of when Baba is looking for that particular must with the man. They were on a must hunt, or he's a sadhu, an advanced soul. Baba wants to meet him, and he's not. Is he in his village? He just went to there, and then he go there. Where is he? Was he in his village? Yeah, but he left. He's over there, and they're going on. And finally, the Manali are tired, and Baba says, "Just give me a little more time. I gotta find this guy." More or less, that's what he said. And then he finally meets him, and they run to each other and hug and roll on the ground. That's what I remember of the story. So for me, that was something really really touching, and it's all in this song here called "The Calling." Ever since I heard the beloved's name, I've been looking here and there, amazed to have found the love and to hear its wondrous sound. The beloved's name was so mystical, I felt I held it in my hands. But now you are hiding, no longer confiding. Oh, how I so wish I could dance for a moment in eternal atonement. Dance for a moment so pure. Oh, beloved one, take my hand again. Sing your songs of love once more. Breathe into this house of dust a sweet word to chase despair. I will hold to you, you will hold to me. We'll go running hand in hand, like a welcome season, without rhyming or reason. With your flute you'll be calling me home to embrace me. Such sublime serenading, how will that final act be? Call to the sea. Hafiz says, no, you know the true nature of your beloved? In his loving eyes, your every thought, words, and movement is always, always beautiful. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. This next song has an interesting story because I was having a writer's block in the 90s. I think it all stemmed from this one time I was praying to Bob, and he said, Baba, I give you my music, please take it all, you know. One of those things, Baba loved, we want to give Bob everything. I said, and all of a sudden, zoop, it was like I didn't mean that, you know. So anyway, I was in Mehrabad, on Mehrabad Hill, about 5:30, 5 o'clock. I went up there with the guitar. Artie would be at 7. I was sitting on the theater. As you look from the Smythe towards the theater, I would have been on the left-hand side. And I was sitting there, and this tune came to me. And then I always carried paper and pencil with me, and then the words came. So I sang it that night at the Samadhi. So that was the end of writer's block. Most of what I'm playing for you now came after that. So it's called Mayher's True Love. Excuse me, pardon me. We've walked through life, we've come this far. We're born again to seek the light. But when we find the search is long and hope gets swallowed by the night, we pray for help, we seek relief. We do not recognize His grace. The ways in which He manifests to take our selfish needs away. How can we take from what you are? You Mother, Father, Son, and Star. You who command the hawk and dove. But one will never rise above. Oh, it's Mayher's true love. Unable we are to recognize the many ways we stay aloof. Some power here, some silver there. Our comfort is the very proof. So what is He to help us do when we so blindly stay the sail? We fight Him here, we fight Him there, as He begins to lift our veil. How can we take from what you are? You Mother, Father, Son, and Star. You who command the hawk and dove. What none will ever rise above. Oh, it's Mayher's true love. How can we take from what you are? You Mother, Father, Son, and Star. You who command the hawk and dove. What none will ever rise above. Oh, it's Mayher's true love. Ta Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is called For Free, and it has an audience participation part, which we can't do here. But what it is when I say he'll do it for free, and I say things like just hold on to his daman. So there would be a repetition part. So if you do get it, you can sing it, and then I'll pretend that I can hear you. Okay, so here we are. I'm on capo 2. Excuse me. This song has just an interesting history, only because I was studying for my boards back in 2000, because I was going to move to Florida, and I take a break by just going to the piano and doing scales for practice, for my dexterity. But I was never good at doing scales. My technique on piano is good, but it's not anything special at all, because whenever I was doing scales to improve the dexterity, a song would pop up. And this is one such an instance where I was doing something, and I said, oh, wait a minute, that's nice. So I developed it, and it became this song called For Free, about how, I guess, many people, about the best thing is to drink from Baba's cup, and most of the time people hear it and they can't get out of what they're doing because of the crowd or their social or whatever their belief system is. I guess that's what I'm saying. Have you had a real bad day? Feel a little low today, despite your best life has got you down. If you want to change your luck, start drinking from the master's cup. Pretty soon you'll see things turn around. Just hold on to the diamond. He's always a saying, count on me. When hope is gone, remember, if your heart's needing fixing, he'll do it for free. I've seen it oh so many times. It always blows my mind how a hungry man can walk away. He's looking for the answer, man, but marching in a marching band, he's never gonna change the way he plays. Just hold on to the diamond. He's always a saying, count on me. When hope is gone, remember, if your heart's needing fixing, he'll do it for free. You don't know, but the darkened woods are thinning like he said they would. There's an open meadow up ahead. It's gonna be a lovely day, turn out in a real nice way. A meadow and the flowers will be your bed. Just hold on to the diamond. He's always a saying, count on me. When hope is gone, remember, if your heart's needing fixing, he'll do it for free. Just hold on to the diamond. He's always a saying, count on me. When hope is gone, remember, if your hearts need fixing, he'll do it for free. He'll do it for free. He'll do it for free. Avatar Mehr Baba Ki Jai. This next song is called Earth, Water, and Love. And this happened, I started it in Myrtle Beach. The year before had been, that's when I said about I was coming to Florida. I was doing what they say some of the most trying things psychologically that can happen to someone. You can lose a parent, you can change a job, and you can move. Or you can move like out of state was even worse. So I lost two parents, and I changed jobs, and I moved out of state. And the other one is I bought a house. So at the end of that year, I was fried. So the family went up to Myrtle Beach, and we get about 20 minutes, half hour away, and we're almost there. We're coming from the south, and there's these dark clouds. Man, it's one of those summer days. It's going to rain. We're going to make it. So we get to Myrtle Beach, and get to the center. We register and get down, walk in it's the twin cabin. When there were the two of them, the big one, the twin cabin going, and just we get in, it poured. It poured cats and dogs, but it was such a cleansing rain. So this little part here, was something that started there, like this. So that started in something else came on, and I said, oh, that would go nice. So it's mostly finger picking that I can do a little bit, so I'm going to try it now. It's called Earth, Water, and Love. It's a blind parade or a serenade, regardless of your point of view, you will find your way. For everyone is called to dine when our debts are paid. Listening more and more, speaking less and less, for words are only so many times jaded cleverness. But when the mind forgets itself, all it touches blessed. It helps us understand that we are more than earth and water, according to a master plan. Earth and water, more than earth and water, we're earth and water and love. On that vast blue sea, moving foolishly, we hoist the sails, we swab the decks, oh so carefully. But without a captain to chart our course. We move endlessly. It would help us if we knew we are more than earth and water, to awaken to the news. Earth and water, more than earth and water, we're earth and water and love. On and on, follow that heartbeat that leads through the sun and snow. When you're done, cry like a baby, 'cause then you will finally know. It's so, how His grace will flow. Keep remembering one truth, though we're made of earth and water, but arising from the two, earth and water, more than earth and water, from earth and water yields love. From earth and water, the fruit by Baba's order, from earth and water comes love. Abata Mir Baba Ki Jai. This song is when I was going through all of that moving and everything, I had this tune which it ended up to be very nice, and I needed words for it. Now this is about Baba is with us. God is with us through everything, our ups and downs, and He is there suffering with us. So that's the tone of it's a very deep and meaningful type of song. Now guess where I wrote these words? I went out because my one daughter was going to soccer game on Saturday morning. I had to bring her, so I brought my note and pad with me, and while I'm waiting for the soccer game to start, this is the song I wrote the words. Go figure, right? All right, so here we go, called So Will I. Running and standing through your life, know as you pass through life after lifetimes, so will I. When you trip and fall, when you find lose your way, when you near the walls of the hardened hearts, please be assured I'm deep within, because I am the will within your heart of hearts. I'm eternal love, deep within you. As you walk life's road, when you thirst and hunger, when you find your way, know that too, so will I. I am the springtime, I am the wonder in your sighs. Know that as you are crying, as you are laughing, so do I. There is naught to do but to lose yourself, to find the seed divine with narrow shell, to find life within the ocean steps, to search to find the pearl. This is your right, divine, and I'll light your way. Have no fear. All you see and feel, all that causes wonder, all that brings you tears, rise above. It is I. If you just remember through this veil of tears, where you go, so will I. When you triumph, so will I. key J. Okay. So this is called Open Up Your Heart. It's one of those things, like when the bell rings, you know who is calling. You know that it's time for love to arrive, you know who is calling. Ah, don't you think it's time? Oh, yup-a-dup-a. Ah, don't you think it's time? Love isn't gonna get a hold on you. It's gonna awaken in your heart. Don't you think you'd better? Ah, don't you think you'd better? Ah, don't you think you'd better open up your heart? What I can see, from what I can see, it's happening so slowly. The difficult part is to open your heart first. You gotta feel lonely. Ah, don't you think it's time? Oh, yup-a-dup-a-dup. Ah, don't you feel it's time? Love isn't gonna get a hold on you. It's gonna awaken in your heart. Don't you think you'd better? Ah, don't you think you'd better? Ah, don't you think you'd better? Ah, open up your heart. Love isn't gonna get a hold on you. It's gonna awaken in your heart. Don't you think you'd better? Ah, don't you think you'd better? Ah, don't you think you'd better open up your heart? Open up your heart. Avatar Mera Baba Ki Jai. Is there any place you'd rather go to? Any other place to get your fill? Any other place you'll feel more wanted than on Maribon Hill? Have you dreamed of drinking sacred water? Find a place where agitation's still, where we live as God's own sons and daughters on Maribon Hill. I can see it now, getting on a plane, sitting in a train, and then a car. It may take so many miles, a bit of jet lag to test the will. There's a thirst that grows each day within me that can't be quenched in me until I lose my heart in that amazing wonder that's on Marylebone Hill. For those of you who've never ever been there, upon your heart you'll feel his loving quill, a light caress all blazing incandescence on Marylebone Hill. Oh, it feels so sweet, a feast of love complete, a quiet melody where sea meets sand. I can see it in the evening or at day's dawning, the promised land. So much loving in his silence, it takes the breath away, the master's hand. Is there any place you'd rather go to? Any other place to get your fill? Any other place you'll feel more wanted than on Marylebone Hill? On Marylebone Hill. On Marylebone Hill. On Marylebone Hill. On Marylebone Hill. Avata Mir Baba Ki Jai. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this song is called Those Days in Casbah Peth. I also did a music video of this, and it started because I always wondered about Casbah Peth, and there was things written, but it was always a blank. And then when Lord Mayher came out, the third volume, I'm pretty sure, he talked about Casbah Peth in such detail. And the picture was wonderful. I said, man, this is fantastic. So when this melody started coming up, I said, oh, I think maybe this could be about Casbah Peth. So it's about someone that follows Baba from that time and what it was like for him from his viewpoint of finding the master. I was walking behind this man and observing as best one can. There was something, a sense of light that would darken the darkest night, excuse me. From that first glance, my heart was caught, and I thirsted for the truth he taught. But his teaching in this regard was by laughing and playing cards, drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Mayor Sept, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Cosbopet. It was dusty and the sun was hot. He was working in his toddy shop. And to the drinkers, with a love so kind, he would guide them to leave their drink behind. What is money, he asked. What good is it? He continued, you place too much value on it. But to the beggars who came to call, it would freely by him be given to all, drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Mayor Sept, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Cosbopet. He would gather us all around, and the music and sweetness of love would abound. For his presence would cast a net, such that all there sang a sweet duet. So the Muslims and the Hindus too sang together in the Master's brew. It was Marwan who, by loving all, brought the house down with its lonely walls, drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Marwan Sept, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Cosbopet. So those days passed in Cosbopet. The direction of my life was set. He had won me, my heart and soul, and to this music I hope to grow old. I was walking beside this man, and he asked me about who I am. So I told him, and he said to me, "You are mine now, I will set you free," drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Marwan Sept, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Cosbopet, drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Marwan Sept, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Cosbopet. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you very much for this opportunity, by the way. I'm enjoying it so much. Yeah, thank you. Okay, here we go. It's called Again in Love. Okay, for 3. I've walked through many firestorms, but you were with me. And searched through oh so many forms, but you were with me. Not knowing who I'd turn to next, I was so lost alone. You were the one who knew me best, my home. You take the smallest tiny thing into a treasure and make my heavy burden seem light as a feather. I've tried to tell so many, but so many cannot hear. But to my heart it is so very clear. You are the Christ, the Lord, the Ancient One. You are the Buddha, Jesus, round to some, and you will always come again in love, Meher. When I'm clear, you're always with me. And though my mind at times can't hear, you're always speaking. You're always speaking. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. This song was written one night when I couldn't sleep. I think I had too much coffee or something. It's called The Avatar Has Come. I am a little man, pretending I know the land. I am a little man, pretending I know the land. Willing to give advice, but will not accept so nice. Frightened, going from here to there, excited, frightened by sights and stares. But then in the middle I remember how he cares. How your visage makes all problems go away. Though there are many who may say my sanity has been betrayed, but simple truths are taught with bowed heads and hands that fold. So every night at grace I pray not to bring him shame. The Avatar has come. He comes to bring us His love. He calls us home no matter where we are. My, He gives us light, sight, sight, sight for the blind. Oh, Avatar, you're never far. What keeps us where we are so far? 'Cause our hearts are bound like a ship of fools, with a tablecloth for a chart. How your visage makes all problems go away. 'Cause there are many who may say my sanity has been betrayed. Simple truths are taught with bowed heads and hands that fold. So every night at grace I pray not to bring him shame. May Herr Baba's love accepting the sun and rain. The Avatar has come. He comes to bring us His love. He calls us all no matter where we are. My, He gives us sight, 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 sight for the blind. Oh, He gives us hope, 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 hope with His smile. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you, thank you. My final tune is called In Your Loving, and this song has the only thing I could say is I was living in Brazil and I had to come back to U.S. and face my job again, and it was funny how I replaced the guy that replaced the guy that replaced me. So Baba's little joke. There I was again. And I was staying in a little place till I got my own, and I wrote this song there. Hadn't really written a lot. I think this was the last song before I wrote the song that broke my drought on Mirabad Hill, the one called Meher's True Love. Okay. The call goes out into my heart, and yet I don't reply. My heart asleep to Meher's call, in its ignorance does lie. Oh, Meher Baba, Meher love, such sweet perfect peace. Do with me the way you will, on that path you guide me still, to that place of love's heart fill, in your loving. I don't think that I'll ever really know although I'm sure I feel it to be so. I don't think that I'll ever come to know how you love me. I don't think that I'll ever really see the the many things you must have done for me. I don't think that I'll ever really see how you love me. My heart's to you an open book, and in it every page is written by your unseen hand as you gently set the stage. Mayhair, Baba, mayhair, love, you turn the coming tide to press my head upon your feet in that place where all things meet, in that place of love's heartbeat, in your love. I'm sure I feel it to be so. I don't think that I'll ever come to know how you love me. I don't think that I'll ever really see the many things you must have done for me. I don't think that I'll ever really see how you love me. Oh, I don't think that I'll ever really know, although I'm sure I feel it to be so. I don't think that I'll ever really know how you love me, how you love me, how you love me, how you love me. Avatar, Meher Baba Ki Jai. Met a man on the road one summer's morn when I was resting my bones. We told some stories, broke some bread, told a joke or two. He said, see, it calmed my troubled mind. He gave me such a smile, I felt my life retold. Suddenly I wanted to believe that he could make me whole. Do come along, he said to me, then nodded towards the horizon. I'll take you there, down yonder road where the heart shines on. I was like you, he said to me. I played with truth and knew just how things should be. My compass ran on gals and wine, and being young, I thought it all was for free. Do come along. He glanced at me, then nodded towards the horizon. I'll take you there, down yonder road, where the heart shines on. A sudden calmness within, the weight of years lifting from my eyes. I turned to go and found my heart aflame. It was then I knew truth is my guiding light. Do come along. He glanced at me, then nodded towards the horizon. I'll take you there, down yonder road, where the heart shines on, where the heart shines on. Hey, Baba, thank you for the request for the encore. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you so much for just taking so much time with us. You're just so amazing. Thank you, Ray. Yes, that's
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Hey, Baba.
Hey, love.
before you go, Ray.
Yes, please.
I just wanted to ask about that guitar of yours.
Yeah,
It looks like you've got duct tape on it and
yeah.
Someone on
Yeah.
the computer was
amazing.
I want to say,
At the bottom also.
Are you doing your own guitar repair, huh?
Well, it's just I should have brought it to a luthier, and I couldn't afford it, or maybe there wasn't one near me, so duct tape is holding it together. It doesn't sound as good as it could. It's about it's almost 30 years old, but with the tape, it takes away from it. So, but that's what I have. I've been thinking about buying one, but we have to wait till the budget says yes.
With that, but it sounds great. I'm really impressed with it.
Well, yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have
for
a great
coming.
day. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. It was beautiful, Ray.
Thank you so much. Jay Bob.
Oh, that was a blessing. Thank you, Baba.
Jay Bob.
Thank you.
Jai
Thank you,
Baba.
Jay Baba.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Arm, her pop.
Thank you so much. Bye, all.
Bye-bye.
I'm back.